My career days finally might be over. I think I found the method that's better than playing my career. I don't know if it's just me, but this year my career takes too dang long. I feel like I play a micro game, it could be like 4 o'clock. I'll be out the game by 4:30. Like the games be really feeling like full on NBA games. And the thing about 2K24 AIs, they try every single game. And they adapt to the plays that you do in my career. I feel like one play I will fade, then the next play they'll play my fade, or they'll send a double team right next play. And I'll be like, bro, I'm playing on pro, not Hall of Fame. Like there'll be times even I would try to do a glitchy move, or they even cheese the game. The AI will be on it regardless. They got 99 perimeter defense, 99 steal, 99 lateral quickness, everything above on defense and on offense this year. So my career, you came to the right place, because I got this method that's about to just make y'all bills go from 90 to 95 in less than 3 hours if you got rebirth.
That boy Chance, he him. He ain't even touched the man.
Alright, before we get into the video, something I gotta explain to y'all. I have 695 bills because of this method. I was just upgrading bills just because it happened to unlock maximum overdrive too. I'm gonna show y'all what that is too if you don't know what that is already. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4. This build's not upgraded because it's just like a post score. I don't play post score. 5, 6, 7. So there's 6 builds that's over 95, and I have 1 build I just don't use. This is ridiculous. I know. Gamer. We can talk about this though. This method makes this all possible without even trying. You don't gotta play the game like that. Literally. I'm telling you right now, if you just spend 3 hours out the day, and if you have rebirth, you can get your build to 95 and unlock a maximum overdrive. And if you like me too, and you just make builds because your last build you want to change this one little thing, this method is for you. Because I'm telling you right now, I stopped playing my career a long time ago. Okay, so this is my new build right here. I just made it like 2 days ago, and I decided to upgrade it like yesterday night. And I already got it to 95 because of this method. But yeah, as this build is like this being my 5th 95. Well, this wasn't my 5th, but this is the one of the builds I only grinded using my maximum overdrive. And this is what maximum overdrive is. You go to badges and you scroll all the way down to the right. You see right here, maximum overdrive. This is like 2 times what you get as overdrive right here. So you see how you get overdrive and you get 4. So you basically get 4 more, and it gives you a bigger boost than before. So yeah, if you wonder how I got the badges with it, this is one of the reasons why I have this maximum overdrive. It's definitely worth it if you make a lot of builds, and I plan on making a lot of builds already. And it's only the 2nd season I have 6 builds already. That's ridiculous. 2K has definitely robbed me this year. All right, there's 3 things you're gonna want to make sure you have before you start this method. One of them being is that you go to this street ball court up here, Sunset Park. Sunset Park Street Ball Court is the best one to do this method with. The reason why I'm saying that is because, let me show you right now. This is where the worst of the worst is. Like, when I mean the worst of the worst people you could play, all I do is play this man Disco. If you play Disco and you beat the 5-0 man and Rodney, you are straight. What I'm doing here is all I have to do is, while I'm playing against Disco, and since they're all short, just throw the lob. I'm gonna show y'all some methods too, the way I throw the lobs, and I get 15k per game from this method. Now, once you make it to the screen, you want to make sure you be in Rodney and 5-0 man, so you can use them against Disco and them. Rodney, he a little slasher, so just play back him if you want to beat him easily. He don't shoot the ball like that. He probably goes for like 1 for 8 if he even shoots a 3. But make sure you give us the 5-0 man and Robbie. Those 2 are the slashers of death. They don't miss no alley-oop dunks. Oh yeah, one more thing. Make sure you guard him, the last guy. He's the worst. He can't shoot to save his life either. Guard the last guy. You can switch to a position, so when you guard, instead of guarding Disco, you can guard the last guy. Now, usually the method I use is let the AI score, because you don't want to shut them down. If you end up shutting them down, you're gonna get less rep than you actually want to get per game. So usually let anybody run to the paint for the first couple shots because you're gonna be shooting these at the end. Now, if you call for a screen, all you're gonna want to do is run to the side, wait for the AI to cut, and you can lob it every time. If you didn't know, lobs give you the most my points in this game, and since you're playing against these little 5-7s, they're not gonna get any contest, and the lobs are gonna go up 9 times out of 10, and they're not gonna be able to block it unless it's Disco, because Disco's a superhuman. And if you don't like, so the guy I'm guarding, he can't shoot, so I just trail behind him and try to make him run toward the paint if he stops at the 3-point line. So all you want to do is make sure the AI runs to the paint. But yeah, I do this method again. I run toward the paint a little bit, and if I see the AI start to pick up just a small tiny bit, the lob's gonna be there 9 times out of 10. And you can't forget, they're so small. They're not gonna get a contest. You can throw it up to this purple guy and he jumps like Superman. Only person that gives you trouble here is Disco. That's why I say run these 2 tall slashers. They're gonna get the job done. And as you can see at the bottom, I'm trying to let them score as much as possible. Stay with me in the game, because if you shut them down, you're gonna miss out on my points to the next overall. So make sure you're not blowing them out every single game, because if you do, you're probably gonna get like a cool like 11,000, but you want to make sure you max it out at 15k, because 15k is the most you can get from this method. You can't go above 15k my points. And the sweet spot, I like to go for the assist, like the how many lobs. You could throw 6 lobs and then 1 regular assist, or you could just throw 7 lobs and you could just shoot the rest threes if you want to get like 3-point badges or like regular shooting badges. So if you don't just want to pass the whole game, you could just throw 7 assists. 7 assists gets you 15k too. And another thing that's so good about the street ball course that I like is you can get your lethal zones and your hot spots in here too. So you don't gotta play My Career, where in My Career the AIs just pick up on the screen, play a zone and all that. I don't know who designed the AIs this year, but they need a raise. But yeah, once you see yourself getting to 7 lobs or 6 assists, just start shooting threes after that. There's no point in doing anything more. If you want to go 9, 10 lobs, there's no point. They cap it out at 7 lobs this year for the my points. So if you're doing this method, don't go over 7. You're just wasting your time. Just shoot the ball, do a layup, grind other badges. Don't just sit there and just throw lobs every game. Unless you maxed out badges, be my guest. Go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. And the more and more you do the method, the better you're going to get at it. The better you know the positioning. These little big guys, they do standing lobs too. So you don't got to do a regular running lob every time. And they'll probably stop it. So if you want to switch it up, you can do standing lobs too. They're 5'5", 5'7". I don't know what height they are, but they don't get no contest. I'm telling you, once you get the method down, these games start flying by. Like each game for me takes like 3 minutes long to end, and that's a quick 15k right there. So you do the math, 15k every 3 minutes, you finna be going up overalls like it's nothing. Especially if you start from 90. Telling you, 2 hours. If you good at it, it takes like 2 hours to go from 90 to 95 in street ball. So you're not stressing about playing My Career or playing prom or park all day. You could just do this, chill and play, and get your build up without having to sweat and try all day. So remember, do the pick and roll method. It works 80%, 90% of the time. But if you learn something and I put y'all on to a new method to get y'all build up that you didn't know, hit that like, hit that sub, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.